Hello guys and welcome to another video. This time finally we're going to do a Giants progression guide. So without further ado, let's start it. Now we will see a chart I made so you can see a checklist. What you had to do first, you had to gather runes from Mod Cs, Cavi Ruins, and Mod White Dragon, get the Wind Griffin, the Wind Fairy, and the Light Inugami, farm Haideni for XP and try to 6-star one of them, and then you can go to Giants V8. Now, Mod Cs, as you can see, has a Fatal Set. Fatal Sets are for your attackers, damage dealers. Now, at Cavi Ruins, you can get the Blade Set, also for your attackers. And at Mod White Dragon you can get the Swift set that can be used by your attackers and should be used by your healers and supports. Now, I actually farmed this stage a lot because having Swift rooms is the most important thing for a beginner, because the bonus in speed is incredible and you should gather speed on slot 2 because it's very important. And if you can, it should be a 5-star room. The difference between 5-star speed rooms and 6-star speed rooms is about 3 speed, I guess. Yes, the max on the plus 15 in the 5-star room is plus 39 and plus 42 is what you get on a 6-star room. So as you can see, there's almost no difference and you can farm it from a stage like this, which is fast enough for you to get it soon, right? That is what you have to do. Now, after you do this, you go and farm Haideni for experience, and you should assemble a team which should consist of 3 main members, which are the Wind Griffin, which is Bernard, the Wind Fairy, which is Shannon, and the Light Inugami, Beladion. Those 3 monsters will stay with you for all eternity, especially Beladion and Bernard, which will be with you until you are a Guardian 3 player. Maybe if you're a legend, they will be there too. So, you have to farm them first. You can farm Bernard from stage. I will show you which scenario it is later. And you can get Shannon, it's a 2-star monster. You can get it from the shop, and you can get it from a scroll, from unknown scrolls. So, it's quite easy to get a Shannon. And Light Inugami, you can farm it from a secret dungeon. You can shout on Sundays, which is the Light Dungeon Day. So, also, you can find this guy. This is the Light Bearman, which actually in my main account helped me to clear Giants V10 with a 100% success rate, and also helped me clear my Dragons V10 for the first time. My first Dragons team had Aman, which is the Light Bearman. As you can see, Dragons V8 is quite easy. You see that I only have 1 6-star in this team, 1 6-star monster in this team, which is Beladion, which is what I recommend you to 6-star first. And it's followed by Shannon and Bernard, which are there to support. And then 2 more monsters. I was lucky enough to pull Hua, that Fire Rakshasa. And also I pulled the Dark Mammoth, which is Basalt, a great monster. If you have him, use him, you 6-star him. You can use him in TOA normal, TOA hard, in dragons, in giants, and you can use him for guild wars, for everything. It's a great monster, 3-star monster, awesome. So, as you can see, the main part of your team are the supports and the healer. Then whatever you have to do damage, this time, since it's a wind dungeon, maybe your Lapis will not be useful here. She will glance a lot, so I will not recommend bringing her. But at the time you are here, you will surely have another monster, at least one other monster. And then you can farm, as I told you, Aman, the Light Bearman, which will be a support and can replace Basalt here. And he can also hit hard enough for a single target because he does damage based on his HP, and you will want him with as much HP as he can have. So guys, this is easy. The first time is easy. You should start by grinding, by doing what every noob does, and then you can move on to Giants V8, where you can stay as long as you want. You will get good drops here. You will see that you can get 6-star runes here, and if you're lucky enough, after a couple days or weeks or whatever you want, depending on how much you play, you can move on to Giants V10 and to Dragons V8, which is the next thing we will do. I will show you that this team will teleport you not only to Giants V10, it will teleport you to Dragons V8, which is a place I love. Yes, it will also allow you to clear up to TOA 70, which is the stage that gives you the Devil Mon, which is what you need. Devil Mons are awesome in case you pull 5-star monsters. If you're a noob and you pull a Nat 5, you will want Devil Mons to heal him up, and you have to make the best use you can out of TOA. Here is where you farm the Winged Griffon, Tamor Desert. You should farm Tamor until you get the Winged Griffon, in case you did not summon it. Okay, now here I will show you the stats you have to reach. Yes, you will have to farm for these stats. In this case, you see Veromos, which if you already fused him, of course use him on Giants V8. Now you can see the stats on both Bernard and Shannon. You've already seen the stats on Beladion. You have to aim for them. They are not too high. As you can see, they are 5-star monsters, guys. 5-star monsters. I showed you Ethna and Lucian because I will be using them, and I show you my Lapis too. They are not fully roomed. Now let's go to our second checklist. Fuse Dark Ifrit, fuse Veromos. Keep gathering runes and mana from Giants V8 until you can get plus 15 on the slot 2, 4 and 6 runes of your damage dealer, and plus 12 on all the other runes on your team, and then go to Dragons V8 and have fun, guys. Have fun. If you keep doing Giants V8 all the time, this can get incredibly boring. Now you can make this a stepping stone up to Giants V10. Dragons runes, the violent runes will help you a lot. As you can see, the attack order for the boss should be right crystal and then the boss, because the right crystal provides invincibility. So if you don't have a stripper, or if your only stripper is Beladion, you may find yourself depending on Beladion's strip all the time, which is not too good for you because he can fail and you may end up having a long run or may end up wiped. So guys, Dragons V8 is a great place to follow your Giants V8. Yes, it could be a stepping stone to Giants V10 and will help you the violent runes, especially on Veromos and Beladion. Violent runes are great because that extra turn means a cooldown reduction in case of Beladion, and a new heal, another heal because of that. And also in Veromos it will mean that he may place another dot, more damage, and will help him stun the units in the stages 1, 2, 3 and 4 of this dungeon. Also guys, remember that you need to farm stats and you need to have fun here. Yes, you need to do what you want. This is a game, this is not your work. So if you keep farming like it's a job, you know, it can turn very boring and it can be frustrating. So guys, have fun. The main thing you have to do when you play a game. Actually, you're playing. Yes, it's called play, not work. So play, have fun. Also, plus 15 the runes, the slot 2, 4 and 6 on your damage dealer, because those are a must to complete Giants V10, because you have to do as much damage as you can. You have to make the best use possible of your resources. So please upgrade them before facing the giant. Try to go to plus 12 on every rune you have on every other monster, because your supports will need those stats. So guys, before doing Dragons V8, do that. Then go to Dragons V8, and then with those lovely violent runes, go to Giants V10. Now, checklist number 3. From Dragons V8 you have from Dragons V8 until you have some good violent runes on your Veromos and Baladion. You can skip this step, but I consider it better if you do this first. I told you before. Choose a 5th member of your team and then go to Giants V10. The 5th member of your team is very important. Pick him carefully. Pick a damage dealer, pick a assault, pick an Alman, but the 4 pillars of your team are those 4 guys. Are Veromos, Bernard, Beladion, and Shannon. Okay? Now, in my case, I was lucky enough to pull Ethna. Since I pulled Ethna and not 5 monster of wind attribute, I did not think twice about 6-starring her. However, if I did not have Ethna, I will obviously use Lucian in her place, because Lucian is awesome for this. And he will speed up your runs. He will speed up the first, second, and third, and fourth stage of this. Now, however, Lucian will not be too useful against the giant boss. He will be useful, yes. He will hit hard, yes, but he will not be a beast as he is in the first 4 stages. However, you can use Assault here, or you can even use Haman, because the giant can die out of the dots of Veromos. Hence why it is very, very important to have high accuracy. High accuracy, and I would recommend 45% accuracy on every monster, as I explained in another video. In a video I explained how accuracy and resistance work. So you have to keep in mind that 45% accuracy is what you aim for. Yes? Because every dungeon boss, giant and dragon, has 60% resistance. Therefore 45% accuracy is what you need to do the most use out of your dots, your debuffs, because it's very important to debuff. Shannon can glance the boss with her main attack. With her second skill, she can slow the boss. So she needs good accuracy. Also Beladion can defense break and can street the boss. So you need good accuracy there. And Veromos will kill the boss out of dots. So you need 45% accuracy on Veromos, or as close as you can get to that. Yes, okay, this is a progression game. You can progress. You don't have to start at 45% accuracy. Maybe you should gather the stats first and then go for some more accuracy. But as you can see here, guys, the boss will die out of dots. My team is not strong enough. It's not full of 6-star monsters. My monsters are not beasts. I am not farming Dragons B10. I am farming Giants B10 and Dragons B8. So I'm not a beast. As you can see, I need the dots. And when the dots work on the boss, they will do wonders for you. And they will help you clear the stage. You don't have to worry about times yet. Okay, you have to clear Giants B10 first. You will get the drops, you will get the money, you will get the runes. So guys, think about it as an investment here. You have to give your best runes and your most love to this team, especially to those 4 pillars, to Veromos, Beladion, Bernard, and Shannon. Give them your best runes. They will guide you through Giants B10 to TOA. So guys, here you can see the stats on my Beladion. I will show you his runes. As you can see, I have Dragon's runes on him. I have Shield and I have Violence. Shield with HP substats are awesome runes, but you don't need them. As long as you can match these stats, you can see accuracy 46% on my Veromos. He landed the dots like a charm. So guys, and as you can see, I try to max to plus 15 slot 2, 4, and 6. Those are the main slots for your runes. Guys, it's very important when you farm runes that you understand that. And as you can see on my monster, as you saw on Beladion, and as you can see on Shannon, I use 4-star runes. And my Bernard, well, this is kind of the hangover of the free room removal day, because I have found a lovely 6-star speed room there, and it's still not maxed because I'm out of mana. However, with these mediocre runes not maxed out, I could clear those stages without any issues. You saw it yourselves. I didn't cut this clip. This is all filmed straightforward, and as you can see, I did not fail. I was not even close to fail. It fails sometimes. You can wipe sometimes, okay, but not most of the time. Now we'll go to my main account, and you will see what my normal Giants team in my main account looks like. Here we are. We are going to do a couple Giants run, so I can show you those teams. This team I'm using here, that you see there, the Lucian, Lagmaron, and the Pillars. Lucian, Lagmaron, and the Pillars. You saw them, right? I'm a Conqueror 1 player, almost Conqueror 2. I've been Conqueror 2 a couple of times. I don't do Rush Hour, so I get Conqueror 1 based on my defense. So if I did Rush Hour, I could probably get Conqueror 2 every week without many issues. And I'm still using Shannon, Bernard, and Beladion on my main team. Now, I will not show you that because I already showed you on my new account. However, this time I will show you other comps that don't have Veromos, because once you progress enough in the game, you can clear this without Veromos. You can try to speed clear this, and as you can see, I'm using Colleen. Why am I using Colleen? Because I don't have Galleon, and Colleen always buffed you because the cooldown of her attack buff is lower than the turns it buffs the attack. So it basically allows you to always have that attack buff on, which means that your monsters will be buffed all the time and you will attack. However, the only armor break this team has is Theomars. Theomars is not a reliable armor breaker, so I would recommend, instead of Sigmarus, for example, put in Beladion, which is a very reliable armor breaker, or if you have him, use Galleon. Galleon is the best thing you can use here. He will armor break everyone, he will attack buff everyone, so if you will take out Colleen, use Galleon and go YOLO. YOLO means without any healers, and you can clear the stage in under 1 minute without any issues. As you can see, there are wiping issues here, wiping chances. However, it did not happen. It will not happen most of the time. 90 or 95% of the time you will clear this without any issues, in case you have progressed forward enough and you have good runes. However, I will show you a more stable team right now that you can use. As I told you, you can remove Sigmarus, and now I will give crit rate, because the crit rate will add consistency in the leader instead of Lucian's attack, which gives more damage, but the crit rate will give me consistency in the clears. And well, there Lucian was almost wiped. However, it should not happen. That was a worst case scenario, and it will not happen again. I don't think this will go on again. Guys, what's important here is that you should start by clearing the stage. Don't worry about the time. If you are free to play, you are not worried about the times, because you will want to save your crystals. You will be using refills more. I think you will be using your refills less than a play-to-play player that has unlimited crystals, and you have to think quite well what you do with your energy. You are looking for efficiency here. You're looking for a constant clear that can help you get consistent and can help you use your energy well, you know? Guys, this will be the last run. I hope this helped you. This checklist is very important. Remember, you should start by farming runes on the stages, then you move on to level up your first 6-star or not, and then you can do Giants V8. From Giants V8 you can move on to Dragons V8 in case you want some diversity and have some fun, or you can move on to Giants V10 after fusing Veromos. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching this. I hope this helped you. I hope this is clear. those are my illusion rooms, in case you wanted to see them. That's what illusion looks like after pre-room removal day. And guys, thank you very much again. I hope you like this. If you like, click the like button, subscribe for more videos. I will try to do more tutorials like this, and I hope to be as clear as I can, guys. Tell me if there's anything you want me to change. See you in the next one. Bye bye.